Alright, hello everybody. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to something special, something that I haven't done in several months. In fact, I think the last time I did one of these was, I want to say June, but it might have actually been before then. I'm not sure. Welcome to a marathon special event of a retrospective nature. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, today, all day long, we're going to be strolling down memory lane. First of all, this is going to be a very chill stream. It's going to be a stream with no gameplay at all. It's just going to be us watching back my videos and content from the last 11 years that I've been a content creator on the internet. I've done so many various different things. Hundreds, if not thousands, of video game playthroughs. Vlogging around my house. Around trips and travel that I went on. Game reviews. Ongoing series like DSP Tries It, Release Day Unboxing, Cooking with the King, etc., etc. So much content that I put out over the last 11 years that it's a daunting amount for people to watch or even get caught up on if you weren't someone who was around since the beginning. And so when we do these special retrospective events, it's a great opportunity for those who don't know that much about my past to get caught up a little bit and laugh and reminisce at the silly stuff that I used to do. It's another opportunity for those of us who've been around the entire time to kind of, remember those days and how things have changed over the years. For me, it's a unique experience because a lot of the stuff that I've done over the years, I never really ever went back and rewatched or re-experienced at all because, as you guys know, I'm constantly making new content. Out of all the people out there who make gaming content on the internet, I'm pretty much one of, if not the most prolific one. Which, if you don't know what the word prolific means, it means I make more content than anybody else. Every single day I'm here full-time pumping out gameplay streams. I used to be putting out, 10 hours a day of gameplay videos and uploading them to YouTube. And I've shared pretty much more of my life with all of you than I think the average person on YouTube ever has. And that's a pretty interesting thing. It's been a pretty interesting social experiment and experience, let me tell you. The ups and downs and all the stuff that I've been through over the years. And that's why these events are so special. It's because we get to go back and re-experience some of those things together. I get to react to them for the first time in a long time. It's pretty cool. Alright, so today is Sunday, September 29th, 2019. And that's what we're going to be doing all day long. After this pre-stream, we're going to jump right into it. You guys nominated a ton of stuff for us to watch back together over on my forums on thekingofhate.com. So we're going to be looking at quite a ton of that. I actually have a few suggestions up my sleeve of things from over the years that I would like to go back and watch. And re-experience. In particular, there's one playthrough that I absolutely love. Alright. That I want to go back and re-watch together with all of you. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a cool event, alright? Now, that's all we're doing today, FYI. No raw gameplay today. No ongoing playthroughs, nothing like that. But please understand, this stream is meant to be chill and interactive. So, we could talk at any point. You guys want to have a conversation. You want to open it up to interactivity. That's perfectly fine. It's not just all about going back and watching this stuff together, but also just having fun together and having a fun, chill stream. Alright? And being very matter-of-fact and honest and open with all of you. What I'm hoping today is, over the course of today, which, by the way, some people are already asking, how long's the stream? So, it's going to be going from now until, at the earliest, around 7 p.m. Pacific time. So, you're talking 8 hours from now. I may go longer, depending on how things go. And I am going to be taking breaks. I think it's apropos when you have a long stream like this to take breaks maybe every hour, hour and a half or whatever. Take a break of like 10 minutes. I haven't eaten anything or anything today, so probably after my first break I'll have a snack and I'll have snacks in between or whatever. But I'm not taking any major breaks for meals or anything like that. I'm going to eat my dinner after I finish the stream later tonight. So I'll just have a few like snack breaks and stuff in between or restroom breaks, and that's going to be about it. Okay? Now, my hope is that today people will be joining me over the course of the day, various people, and hopefully some of you will contribute positively here on the streams. You guys know the ways that you can contribute during my streams, cheering, subbing, and tipping, right? Now, in particular, today, quite frankly, the biggest way that people can help today would be by tipping me, because this month was a really bad month for me financially, as you guys know. Most of the month I was overdrafted, and then by the time that I got paid by Twitch, I had already had so many late payments and fees and everything that everything was screwed up for me. Now, you guys have been helping me tremendously with tips recently, so thank you for that. I'm hoping to raise a good amount of tips today to help with this coming month. I don't want this coming month to end up being the same situation I just had last month. Plus, this month, just to give you guys some perspective, the games coming out this month, we've got the Ghostbusters Remaster, a new Plants vs. Zombies games, WWE 2K20, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Outer Worlds, the Medieval Remaster, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz Remaster, and Luigi's Mansion 3, plus any of the other games that I need to get for the Halloween Marathon. Plus, there's more stuff in there, like, for example, there's supposed to be the Lion King and Aladdin remasters that are coming out. That's just the games coming this month that somehow I need to find a way to afford, on top of the fact that I'm already having financial issues affording my bills. Or, you know what I mean? So, that's right. And some people are actually saying, also, what about Code Vein and Astral Chain? You're right. I already said, probably within the first 2 weeks of the month, there's going to be some dead time where there's not a lot of new releases, and I'm going to probably end up playing one of those games as well. So, yeah, any help that you guys can contribute via today's streams is appreciated. And obviously, like I said, since this stream is going to be a much more interactive stream than the usual streams, because it's more about talking and reminiscing about the past, that's cool. We can have conversations or whatever. But definitely, this is a day where I'm hoping I can raise a good amount towards, you know, everything coming the next month via tips. Tipping, I get the money right away. It goes towards bills immediately. In fact, I'm not exaggerating. After tonight's stream ends, and after I go eat dinner because I'm going to be starving, I have a big-ass stack of bills I have to pay, my month-end bills, because they're all due tomorrow. So I'm going to sit here and pay a bunch of bills, and if you contribute today, it's going to help, okay? So please consider contributing if at all you can. Fair enough? If you can't, that's okay. As you guys know, it's not mandatory that you contribute, all right? I'm happy to just have people come and hang out with me on my streams and have a good time, and that's what it's all about. 11 years of awesome interactivity and the ability to share on a daily experience, you know, what I do with gaming and how much I have fun with it. But, you know, it's being very matter-of-fact and honest with all of you. Right now, I really need the help to keep going for, you know, this next month. So if you can contribute today, by all means, please do. And thank you to anyone who even considers it. Fair enough? How do you tip me? If you look below the stream, there's a tips jar button you can click on, or you can type !tip into the stream chat to bring up the link. You do not need a PayPal account to tip me. You can use a debit or credit card. There's a button for that right there. And you can hide your donation if you're afraid of it. You know, oh no, if I contribute to Phil, someone might troll me on the internet. You can just make up a name, be anonymous. All that's available, okay? I wanted to get that out of the way before we started talking about the rest of the week. So I wanted to get that up front out of the way. Thanks to anyone who considers contributing, especially via tips today. Thank you in advance. Okay. Now, today, all day long, retrospective event. Now, I'm going to primarily be going off of suggestions from on my forums. There are, you know, I think there was like 50 different suggestions on my forums for stuff to do today. If we just did all 50 suggestions, it probably would be enough for the entire stream. But I don't know if I want to 100% go just by the suggestions on the forums. I definitely have one or two ideas of things that I would like to do today, in particular, outside of the forums. And then on top of all of that, I might take some suggestions from the stream chat on what you got, what kind of videos you guys like, what the stuff I've done over the years that you guys prefer and would like to maybe see us go back and watch together on the streams as well, okay? Tomorrow, we go back to regular gameplay, all right? Tomorrow, it's going to be, excuse me, the conclusion of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I only have one dungeon left in the game. However, there is some side content in the game that I'd like to do, including getting all of the figurines, which apparently is some new thing for this version of the game. And then there's a few other things. People are telling me if you get all of the certain items that, or you complete all the certain puzzles, you could get the best ending of the game. And I think I want to do that. Also, people said if you get 40 seashells, you get a better version of the sword, which I think at this point I have like 36 or 37. So I might want to try to get as many seashells as I can to get the sword. I kind of want to do almost like a completionist run because I have the time to do it tomorrow. I have a major stream of 4 hours. And the game apparently only has a couple hours of content left outside of doing the optional stuff. So I think I want to do the optional stuff. Okay? So, we'll see how it goes, okay? That's going to be a fun stream tomorrow, the conclusion of Zelda. If I finish Zelda early, then tomorrow we'll switch over to the Genesis Mini and do some Genesis Mini games and stuff just to finish off tomorrow's first stream. Tomorrow night will be the continuation of Dragon Quest Builders 2. A chill 2-hour late-night stream of Dragon Quest Builders 2 tomorrow, okay? Then on Tuesday, for the first day of October, which is Tuesday, we got some special stuff planned, okay? Actually, hold on a second. So, Tuesday is the official start of my Halloween month festivities. That's right, every year during October, I go into Halloween mode. I love Halloween, I love spooky stuff, and every single year, I decorate my office for Halloween so that the streams get spruced up a little bit, and I have cool Halloween decorations. I'll be setting those up tomorrow night, and so those will be live on my webcam on the streams every single day for October. In addition, this year we're going all out for Halloween. First of all, the overlays on my streams will be changing to a different color for Halloween, just for the month. And my pop-up messages, which are in conjunction with contributions on streams, also will be Halloween themed. That's pretty cool. But in addition to all of that, for the first time ever, we're going to do Halloween-themed emotes for the stream chatters and for those who are subscribed. So if you're subscribed to my channel in the month of October, you're going to be using Halloween spooky-themed emotes all month long, which is pretty cool. This is very similar to what we did back in July when I played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and we had Marvel-themed emotes for a couple of weeks. And some of them actually ended up sticking around forever. But we're going to do the same thing for October spooky emotes coming in that you guys can use all month long. So hopefully some of you guys will consider, subbing to the channel if you're not currently subbed to get access to those fun emotes. And of course, a huge shout out to Popsicolo who actually made those emotes for us. So all that is happening on Tuesday, October 1st. It all starts. Pretty cool start to the month, right? In addition, my first stream of October is going to be Minecraft. Now that's weird, I know, because typically Minecraft is a stream that I would do on late nights. And this time around, I'm not doing it a late night stream. I'm doing it as an earlier stream. So I'm doing this for two reasons, okay? I've been listening to your feedback recently, and I've been getting two big pieces of feedback regarding Minecraft. The first is, some people are disappointed because I've always been doing Minecraft as a late night stream. And there's some people who just can't make it to the late streams because of their time zone differences with me. And they're like, man, that sucks. I really like Minecraft. I would love to be here live for a stream and to interact with you and everything during a Minecraft stream. And I never can just because of our time difference. Okay. The other thing is, for those who aren't aware, for the past couple of months during my Minecraft streams, I've been doing this special thing where whoever is the top contributor during that stream ends up getting either something named for them in the game afterwards, or they can even have something custom made. So, for example, I've had signs and made to have certain sayings on them. I've had made a big tombstone on top of a cliff top. I've done all kinds of stuff in Minecraft based off of these contributions. And people really seem to like this. They compete at the end of the Minecraft streams to try to get top contributions so that they can get something made in the game world. Keep in mind, this is a game world that I've weekly been adding to since December of 2018. It's pretty much one of the longest running game series I've ever done. And people like that, and they want to be a part of it, okay? But, that being said, since I've been doing it as a late night stream again, people have not really had an opportunity to contribute who maybe wanted to be a part of that. So, I figure if I mix it up, and if this Tuesday on October 1st, I put Minecraft as my earlier stream, this will give those people opportunity to join the stream for the first time, watch me play Minecraft, contribute, and try to get something in the game named after them, alright? Now, here's the thing. If this is successful and people like this, then what I may do is once a month, early on in the month, do this. Where, like, I will do one early Minecraft stream a month, just at the beginning of the month. And that's twofold. Number one, so that those people, again, who can't make the late night streams can contribute. But also, I feel that would help me out. Because as you guys know, I keep telling you, early on every month is when all my stuff ends up being owed via bills and everything. And so if I can get a nice big boost at the beginning of the month because I did Minecraft early and, people contributed to get something made in the game, that would help out tremendously, I think. So it's kind of a twofold thing based on your suggestions. let's see how it goes this Tuesday. I'm hoping for that it goes well and everything's smooth and it ends up being a really fun stream for everyone. Now, the thing is, being very honest with all of you, I don't think that it's going to be a stream that's going to support 4 hours. I just don't see it. I think Minecraft is a stream that works because I do it for 2 hours a week, and then it starts to get kind of boring. And I'm like, okay, well, the stream's over anyway, no big deal, right? So honestly, what I might do on Tuesday is the first 2 or 3 hours of my stream is Minecraft, and then when we get bored, then I'll switch over and do a little bit of Genesis Mini stuff, okay? So that's what I'm doing on Tuesday, and Tuesday night will be a full-on late stream of the Genesis Mini coverage, where we'll do some more games on the console. And at this point, what I'm actually thinking is that some people, instead of asking, oh, let's do another new game, some people might be saying, well, why don't you go back to one of the games that you played already on the Genesis Mini and continue on a playthrough, because we really liked it the first session you did, so maybe you should do more. I'm thinking we're going to start to get towards that part now, where people are going to want that. So we'll see what happens with the Genesis Mini stuff this week, okay? Wednesday, I am off. Wednesday, I am not live streaming at all. That's my day off for the week, where I spend time with my wife, and we've got a lot of errands and appointments we need to do this week. Busy. Now, one day off isn't really a day off at all. It ends up being like 90% work, but what can you do? At least I get to spend it with my wife. And then I'll be back on Thursday, and on Thursday, I will be continuing on with Borderlands 3, which I apparently have made a lot of good progress in, and people are saying I'm probably at this point between 60 to 70% through it, so maybe another 2-3 streams to finish it off. We'll see. Okay? And then, excuse me, and then on Thursday night, I haven't even determined what I'm doing yet. It could be more Dragon Quest Builders 2, which it might be very well, or it might be some more throwback Street Fighter, or it could be more Genesis Mini. I mean, I'm doing Genesis Mini already, so I don't know if I want to do it again that quickly. Or, for variety's sake, maybe I'll go back and play some Gears 5 Horde mode, which now I haven't played in a couple of weeks. I've been so busy with other stuff that I didn't really even give it a thought. So maybe we'll go back and do a little bit of Gears 5 Horde mode, which I really enjoyed the 2 times that I had opportunity to play it. Okay? And then, this Friday, it's the premiere of Ghostbusters Remastered. This is a Ghostbusters game from 9 years ago that essentially is Ghostbusters 3. If you've seen the first two Ghostbusters movies and you liked them, I personally love them. They're 2 of my favorite movies of all time. This game is the pseudo-sequel to that. It has the same actors, including Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Bill Murray, and, oh God. I always forget his name. Winston. What is Winston's real name as the actor? He's a really good actor. He was in Oz. I love him as an actor, and I always forget this guy's name, and I feel bad. Shit. Anyone know? I feel bad. I always forget this guy's name. But anyway, they're all in it. Okay? And the game is outstanding. A little bit of a grind. I would say near the end it gets pretty tough. But it's a really good game from 9 years ago. In fact, it was one of my favorite games of that year. Thank you very much, Highway Cavalier. His name is Ernie Hudson, and I apologize to Ernie Hudson for being an idiot and forgetting his name. I always forget his name. He's a really good actor. So yeah, that's going to be starting on Friday of this coming week. And I'm excited for that because, number one, I love Ghostbusters. Number two, this is a game that I have not played in 9 years. I only did one full playthrough of it ever. And I really enjoyed playing it, but that was 9 years ago. And let me tell you, it was a different world back then. You know, no live streaming, no interactivity with anyone. I wasn't doing direct capture even. It was just offline videos for YouTube. That was before I was even monetizing videos for YouTube. And I absolutely loved the playthrough, but I'm looking forward to doing it again in the modern era and re-experiencing that with an interactive audience, for sure. Okay? Yeah, so that is coming up. That is coming up this Friday, all right? And so what we'll be doing is balancing Borderlands 3 with Ghostbusters, okay, for a few days. And, as I've stated, there's one other thing that I'd like to mention. I'm more than likely going to be starting up one more playthrough at this point in October, because there's no other new releases in particular that have set release dates until the middle of October. And since there's only going to be 2 games I'm playing, obviously there'll be more opportunity to balance stuff. So I'm considering starting up either Astral Chain or Code Vein. Astral Chain, people have been asking me for it since the day it was released in late August. They're upset that I didn't play it. They're saying it's one of the best games of the freaking year. Alright. Code Vein just came out this last week, and people are upset that I didn't play it, and yada, yada, yada. So, I think I might have room for one. Okay? I don't know which one it's going to be. I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking of maybe, like, doing polls and stuff to determine which one you guys want to see. I guess we'll find out. Okay? But we'll see. I'm going to play it by ear. We still got a week before we get to this point where we figure this out. So let's see what happens over the course of the week. Okay? Keep in mind, like I said, at some point this month, there's supposed to be Disney games that are re-released. I just don't know when the hell they're being released. They don't have set release dates. It's supposed to be like a Lion King and Aladdin, and those could be pretty fun, but I don't know when the hell those are coming out. There's a new Plants vs. Zombies game coming out in the middle of the month, and I really like the Garden Warfare games, so I'm very interested in this one, but it doesn't come out till the 18th, so we've got 2 weeks of dead time, essentially, before the next big release, so there you go. Okay? Astral Chain is quality. Code Vein is mediocre nonsense, says One Ton Hammer. I don't even know what Astral Chain is. I'm being honest here. I don't even know what the game is. But since so many people have told me it's good, I'm very strongly considering doing it. So, I guess we'll see. Alright. So anyway. So that's the deal. Now, one final thing, guys, before we get to shoutouts and the like, and then we can get started with this fun marathon. Please head over to the kingofhate.com forums and nominate Halloween-themed video games that I can play during the Halloween marathon. Alright? They don't have to necessarily be survival horror games. They could be other spooky-themed games. I'll give you an example. Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming out on Halloween, and that's one of the games I'm going to play for sure during the Halloween marathon. It makes sense, but it's not a scary game. You see what I mean? So as long as it's spooky-themed or Halloween-themed, I'd be willing to play the game during Halloween. Please head over to the forums. There's a thread there for it. Please nominate games. I'm probably going to keep that thread open for about one more week. And then come maybe next weekend, I'll close it and I will put up a poll based on the most nominated games in that thread. Okay? And so that will be going, you know, over the course of probably a couple weeks this month. Also, FYI, probably in one more week's time, I'll be putting up a poll for what kind of Halloween costume you want to see me wear during the Halloween marathon. This week, Kat and I are going to be looking for Halloween stores, and we're probably going to go to, like, Party City, and we're going to see what they got, try to get ideas, so that we can make these categories for this poll that you guys could vote on. Okay? So there you go. It should be exciting. It should be fun. I hope you guys are excited for it. You know, I love October. I love Halloween. I love all this. It's a really fun month coming up for sure. So, excellent stuff. Okay? All right, see, now here's the thing. I did the pre-stream out of order. I already did the gratuitous plugs. We can go straight into the shout-outs, but the one thing I want to remind everyone, I should say two things I can remind everyone. The first is that today is the last day of the week if you want to get up on the cheering leaderboard as one of the top cheerers of the week. It resets overnight. As of tomorrow, it'll be at 0. So, your final opportunity to cheer and get up on the top 10 cheerers of the week leaderboard, all right? The other thing is, oh, crap. What was it? Oh, no. There was one other thing. What the hell was it? Let me think about this. Oh, that's right. So, because we are at the very end of the month, it's your last chance as well to pledge to my Patreon. There's only one more day. You have to pledge by the end of September if you want to get in on the September patron perks. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but you can give it a look yourself. Patreon.com/DarksidePhil. And thank you to anyone who pledges to my Patreon. I appreciate that. There you go. Done and done and done. And done. Okay. Now let's get to shoutouts. Let's give credit to those who have contributed on the streams. We'll give credit to the top cheers of the week. And then we are going to go ahead and get started with the retrospective. We're going to start watching stuff back together and have some fun today. Okay? Fair enough, my friends? Did that sound good to you? I hope so. I hope it sounds good to you. Because if it doesn't, that would be very disappointing. Right? Alrighty. Fair enough. Now here's a weird thing. I got 2 emails. I got 3 emails this morning claiming that I got 3 tips. But My Streamlabs is saying I only got 2. I hope that my Streamlabs isn't screwing up. Let me actually refresh it. Oh, hold on a second. I need to re-log in. Maybe that's what it is. No, it's only showing 2. See, I don't want to... Today, especially, is a day when I absolutely want to be sure to give everyone credit for contributions. You know, I don't want anyone to fall through the cracks or anything like that. So... You know what I mean? I want to make sure this is working. So if any of you, contribute today and you feel that I didn't give you a shout out, that I missed it, please let me know. And I apologize for that. I'm going to do my best. I hope that Streamlabs is working properly. Okay. No, time to go back to Muxy? No, I don't think so. Muxy, it was so easy to fool, which no one realized till the last minute, and we all figured out, what the hell is this? All these fake tips coming through? That was bad. All right. So... let's get the shout-outs. We start off with Curtis187, who subscribed overnight. Thank you very much, Curtis, for that subscription. Woody Woodruff also subscribed for 20 months. Thank you for 20 months of support, Woody Woodruff. I appreciate that very much. Captain Caveman got the cheering started today with a 100-bit cheer. He says, don't forget to talk about how had to puff in NES games to make them work. Oh, my God. That is true. That's something that kids today will never understand how different it was back in the day when everything was very analog and everything was very back in the day. So when you had cartridge-based game systems, the regular Nintendo, the Super NES, the Genesis, etc. All right, these cartridges physically had to be plugged into the top of the system. All right, in order to get them to work. It wasn't like you buy a disc and you put it in or you download digitally. That shit didn't exist back in the day, of course. So, what would happen is, sometimes the cartridge wouldn't work and you would have to blow on the cartridge to try to get dust or dirt or whatever is screwing up the cartridge pins from contacting properly with your console. Now, essentially what would really happen is, you would go rent games. Not everyone had money to just buy every friggin' video game, right? So you would constantly go to, like, Blockbuster Video or Hollywood Video or your local supermarkets all had rental places to rent games and stuff like that. And so probably, like, once every 1 to 2 weeks I would rent a game and I would play it on my home console. But sadly, not everyone takes care of their cartridges as well as you tend to. And I swear to God, there would always be, like, these disgusting, dirty cartridges that they would have at these rental places that I'm like, dude, what did this kid do? Throw this out? Did he bury the fucking thing in his backyard and then return it to Blockbuster? Like, how does it even look like this? It was pretty disgusting half the time when you rented games. So you would have to blow. You would have to take alcohol and put it on, like, a cotton swab and scrub the pins of the freaking cartridge. They had all these solutions and cleaning kits they used to sell in stores that you would use to try to clean your... Then they had... they actually had a fake cartridge. I had this for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was a fake cartridge that wasn't a game, but it had, like... You put cleaning solution on it and plug it into your NES, and it would try to clean the pins off. Like, it was a big ordeal back in the day trying to rent and play video games if you weren't just buying them all and keeping them, yourself and keeping them clean. Because anytime you rented it, you basically were putting a foreign object into your console that could screw everything up. It was a different time. It was certainly a different era. It was a whole different thing when it came to gaming back then. It was still fun as hell, but it could be pretty frustrating if you rent a game, bring it home, plug it into your console, and now nothing. You get your blinky screen, game won't boot, or even worse, corrupted graphics, which you get all these corrupted pixels and music and stuff that's not playing right. And then you take the cartridge out, you're like, shit, you put in one of your own cartridges, and it's fucked up too because now there's dirt in your console. That's the worst. Okay, then. Stinky Dink says, I once rented Donkey Kong Country 3, and it looked like dried Cheese Whiz crusted inside by the pins. Oh, my God. That's freaking nasty, dude. The other thing that always got me, there were people who, like, they would leave their consoles in the sun, and so you'd go to rent a game, and, for the Super NES, the cartridge is supposed to be gray. It would be, like, yellow. And you look at this game like, what the fuck is this? All the color had sapped out of the cartridge because it sat in the hot sun cooking all day. That was fun back in the day, man. You never knew what you were going to get. All right. Shout out to Last Rambo, who cheers. Would you mind listing all of your debts and bills so each person can help in his or her own way? Yes, I would mind doing that because that would be personally used against me to hurt me constantly. People would be using that information to try to hurt me. Just to give you some perspective, there was one time when I was filming a vlog in my house years ago, and I accidentally left a bill out on the countertop. Well, someone watched the video, zoomed in, and basically guesstimated what that bill was for and where it was from just by the look of the envelope, called that company, and tried to have my power turned off. Okay? They impersonated me, essentially, and said, I want my power turned off. And so one day I get an email saying, oh, your electricity will be turned off as of, Monday. I was like, huh? So I called them, and they're like, yeah, that was you, right? You're the one who requested your power to be turned off? I was like, no. It wasn't me. So that's just an example. Now, can you imagine if I listed in detail all of my debts and everything? People would be immediately contacting these places, trying to get more information, trying to harass or impersonate me and get me in trouble. I'm not going to, I can't do that. That's insane. I don't think that level of detail has ever been given by anyone on the internet. Let me just outline all my debts for you. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay? All right. Mr. Olympia, tip me $1. He says, do you plan on ordering exercise bike and weights for yourself? As someone who used to work out to the extreme, you should really listen to the old proverb, a sound mind and a sound body. Your sedentary lifestyle is not healthy for you as a 40-year-old. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. I agree with you. I wish I had time and or means to do this. I don't. I have to be here 6 days a week full-time streaming in order to make ends meet, and even then I can't. Hence today's attempt to raise some funds via the stream. There's not much I could do about that. Maybe, in the long run that will change. That's my goal, is that in the long run I can get to a better position where I don't have to go crazy. And be working as much as I have, so I have more free time and I have more flexibility. But as of right now, all my time and energies go into the streams. I agree, a sedentary lifestyle is not good. I completely agree with you. If anything, the one thing I can say is my one day out a week that I have with my wife, because we have only the one day to get a ton done, it's a lot of activity. I'm moving and walking. The entire day is like motion, walking and moving. I'm burning calories. My body is getting... That one day I get like all my exercise in because I'm constantly doing stuff. Last week, we not only had to do our usual stuff, we had to do a Costco run. So here I am carrying heavy shit and everything all day. And I was like, damn, it's a good workout, but you're right. It shouldn't just be like that. It should be essentially 2-3 times a week at the very least. I'm getting physical activity in my body, and I don't, and it sucks. Eventually, I'd love to change that. Right now, it's not possible. Crazed Carnivore just resub for 24 months. He says, hell yeah, Phil, 2 years, baby. Thank you very much, Crazed Carnivore. You're the lucky winner for today. You've just won a lifetime supply of burps on the stream. Congratulations. No, but thank you very much for 2 years of ongoing support. That is much appreciated. Thank you, Crazed Carnivore. I hope you enjoy your new golden crown chat badge with emeralds and rubies encrusted in the crown. Fair enough. Fat Mr. Bo, thank you for the $1 tip. He says, to unlock the best ending in Link, you have to beat the game without a death. Well, I already died. So I guess I can't do that then. If I had known that, I would have actively made the effort to not die. But I didn't know that you had to do it without dying. So I guess I can't do that. I died once. What was it, last stream? I died once. And then it restarted me at the beginning. Oh, what am I doing? I screwed that up completely. Yeah, last stream I died once. So I guess I can't get the best ending then. That really sucks. You have to replay the whole game from the start to get the best ending? That's fucking stupid. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, well. Unfazed Shade did a 215-bit cheer, and he's looking forward to the marathon, Phil. Thank you, Unfazed Shade. I, too, am very much looking forward to today's marathon. Let's get you up on the leaderboard here. 215 bits, thank you for getting the cheering started in a positive way. I'm looking forward to... I love these marathons. Because, number one, I'll be honest, I like breaking up the gameplay. I do gameplay all the time, every day. And even though it's fun because I do a variety of games, it's good when I have a day when I don't have to do gameplay, just for variety's sake. And It's good now. This is also 7 straight days of streaming that I'm doing. So this is breaking up those 7 straight days with something different, which is a good thing. Okay. So that's awesome. And thank you for the cheer. Appreciate it. Moving on. 2-Bar King also did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, 2-Bar King, for that 100-bit cheer. Julius Caesar tipped me $1. Listen to this. He says, "Are you related to me? If you would like more Twitch subscribers and patron pledges, perhaps an edited video such as a Hateful Truth review shall encourage everyone to subscribe or pledge." You know, I used to do that. I used to love doing it, in fact. I used to really enjoy doing edited style videos. I used to sit here, and what I would do is, you know, probably 4 or 5 days a week, I would do full days of streaming, but then there was maybe 2 nights a week where I would do edited content, and I would put out a nicely edited video, whether it was a game review, a countdown. I liked doing that. I absolutely did. I mean, Adobe Premiere Pro was a really nice program that I used to use. It was really streamlined and worked well with my PC, and that was about a year to year and a half that I had a good time doing it. Sadly, YouTube put an end to all of that. When, number one, they demonetized my edited content channel for no reason. What happened is they went by and basically demonetized every single video, and I had to dispute that, and they would reinstate the ads after like 4 days. So good luck having a new edited video you upload. It immediately gets demonetized for no reason. You have to dispute it, and then 4 days later they put the ads on it, but you got 80% of your views within the first 24 hours, so it didn't matter. You made no money on it, right? So I was working my butt off on this channel, and for absolutely no reason, you know, YouTube red flagged it and basically made it so every video got demonetized, and there's nothing I could do about it. So I gave up on that, you know. I wasn't going to go crazy. I absolutely didn't want to do that. Work on videos, go crazy, putting effort into them just to get nothing out of it because YouTube sucks. So I stopped doing it, and now I became a full interactive streamer 2.5 years ago, and I'm not going back. You know, I'm just not. I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I love the interactive streams. People seem to love the interactive streams, so that's what we're going for. Okay? DSP is my homie. Tipped me $2. I appreciate the tip. However, what you said in your tip is completely false and didn't happen. So I'm just going to ignore it. So there you go. Thank you for the $2 tip. There you go. There's some of your burps. Craze Carnivore. That's your first delivery of burps for today. I promise you a lifetime supply of burps. There it is. Thank you, Craze Carnivore, again, and excuse me. That was disgusting. Okay, Spedgy did a 200-bit cheer and says, are you going to get the Medieval remake on PlayStation 4? The game was fun on PS1 and PSP. Absolutely. I played it on PS1, and I really liked Medieval back in the day. It's actually one of the rare games where during a time period when mostly I was focused on Street Fighter, it's one of the rare games that I rented and played, and I was like, wow, this game's actually, like, really good. I really liked it. So, yeah, I would love to play the remake. I can't wait for that to come out, and that's coming out in late October. I believe it's the 25th, the same day as Modern Warfare and Outer Worlds, so that's going to be a hell of a day. Hodor Targ cheered and said, Cat says you have holes in your clothes and can't afford new, but you can afford multiple subscriptions to streaming services. Did you finally cut some of those, like the expensive Hulu subscription, so you can ease your bills and buy some clothes? Hodor Targ, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. What on earth are you talking about, dude? First of all, I don't have 100 streaming subscriptions. First of all, I'll tell you. I have Netflix, and I have WWE Network. All right? We have Hulu. Kat pays for Hulu, mostly because there's a lot of shows on there that she likes, and she wanted to do that. So we split the cost. That's all we have. I don't have cable. I don't have anything else. So, essentially, I got rid of cable, which was costing me like $60 to $80 a month, and I got PS View. That was like $40 a month. I got rid of that, and now I have 2 streaming services that are like $20 a month between the 2 of them. I have cut down my costs significantly. All right, you are being absolutely ridiculous. You're over the top. You're crazy. You're out of line, sir. I'm not gonna have it. Stop it right now. Don't make me get angry. Okay. Guitar Player, 1939. Tip me $5. Thank you very much, Guitar Player. I appreciate that. You're the top tipper of the day. He asks, is Jasper a lap cat? The answer there is, for the most part, no. Although it's been funny, there's been a couple nights where I've been streaming, and he comes and sits on my lap. he never does that outside of those streams. Like, I think he was just trying to get attention those nights, and he realized that, like, I had my controller on my lap. Like, maybe if I sit where the controller is, he'll pay attention to me or something. But no, he is not a lap cat. He does the cutest stuff, man. So what he'll do, if Cat and I are sitting on the couch, we have a cushion, a couch cushion between us, and he'll come up and he'll go to Cat, and he'll say hello, he'll purr, and he'll rub her, and she'll pet him. Then he'll come to me, he'll say hello, he'll purr, and I'll rub him and pet him, and then he'll lay down right between us. He wants to be a part of the family, you know, he wants to kind of hang out between us, and then we'll both pet him. And he loves it. He absolutely loves it. But he doesn't, like, crawl onto your lap and just let you pet him, which is typically what a lap cat is. That's not what he'll do. But he does come up, and he's very affectionate and a friendly cat. So thank you very much, Guitar Player. $5 tip. Biggest tip of the day. Got you up on the leaderboard there. Thank you for that. Tim the Mailman. Oh, my God. Listen to this. All right? Just listen to this. Tim the Mailman tipped me $1 and says, would you consider a Release the Trolls event for a tip goal like other content creators have done where you unban some of the most notorious trolls, see how long each one lasts before they get banned again? No. Stupid. First of all, I don't keep track of the most notorious fucking trolls. After they're banned, they're banned. I don't even know who the fuck they are anymore. Some of them come back weeks later, months later, and ask for an unban, and I'll be like, okay, I'll be nice. I'll unban you and give you a second shot. But I'm not going to do a mass unban like an idiot and just have these morons flood in and fuck my content up. I'm not a dumbass. So the answer there is no, that's really stupid. I don't care that the other content creators did it. Maybe if they don't care about the quality of their streams and they just wanted to be completely liquid shit all over, like 360 Hershey squirts all over the fucking walls of their streams, that's fine. Let them do it. Let them deal with mopping up that disgusting liquid mess. I'd rather just put out chill streams. Okay? Okay. Fair enough. All right. So, let's now give a shout out to the top cheerers of the month. Excuse me. The top cheerers of the week. The top cheerers of the week, not the month. In 10th place this week, Magnus Flamebeard. In 9th place, M5NSX. 8th place goes to Mr. Papavera. 7th place, Insomniatic Meat. 6th place, Bent Boxer. 5th place, Two Bar King. 4th place, Golden Colts. 3rd place, Handicapped Gaming ER. 2nd place, The Real Flash. And 1st place this week, Philip's Smelly Chair. We're still waiting to hear from Philip's Smelly Chair on what they want in my Minecraft world, because they were the biggest contributor last week. And we'll probably be working on that on this week's Minecraft stream. So, you know, when we hear back, that's what we'll be working on, right? Fair enough. Richard Nixon. Sentient Sausage Gaming just said Richard Nixon in the stream chat. Why did you say that? Okay, then. All right. I guess that's it, guys. It looks like we've gotten through all the contributions. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to end the pre-stream because there's nothing really else to talk about. And we're going to go into my retrospective special. Like I said, what we'll be doing is going through the suggestions that people put up on the forums on thekingofhate.com. And actually, let me find that. Here we go. And I'll be going through those one by one. I'm not necessarily going to do all of them. All right. But we are going to watch some of them. Okay. I'll probably pick and choose the ones that I feel are better than others. I think I'd like to rely more heavily on gameplay today, because essentially we have not done a lot of gameplay in these events. We've done a lot of vlogging, a lot of DSP tries it, a lot of poorly cooking with the king, but essentially we skipped over a ton of the gameplay that I feel would make these events better. So I think that's what I would like to do, is focus on gameplay. Although there will be, don't get me wrong, there will be vlogging and stuff in here. I see there's a few suggestions for DSP Tries It that I think I'm going to be doing. There's going to be a lot of focus on gameplay as well. There's some really good suggestions here of gameplay, some glitches and stuff from over the years that I feel is going to be really fun to go back and watch again, because I haven't seen some of this stuff in a long-ass time. It should be pretty good. All right. Let's see here. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I think, wow, this is pretty cool. All right. Let us end. Oh, hold on. Retro Jim has subscribed for 3 months. I almost skipped it. I'm sorry, Retro Jim. I almost missed it. That's my fault. Thank you very much. Yeah, 3 months of ongoing sub support. Much appreciated. So thank you very much for that, Retro Jim. Okay, I guess that's it. We're going to end the pre-stream. We're going to get started with the marathon. You guys ready? Are you ready? I hope so. All right, let's do this.